Hello Gemini and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for December the 16th through to the 31st, so right to the very end of the year. So firstly, I want to say happy holidays and Merry Christmas to all of those who celebrate. So hope you all have a wonderful time, festive season or holiday season. Also, there's a lot of big energies happening astrologically wise. The end of the year coming up, Gemini. So we have Wand for Jupiter Aries has come out. So this is an energy of planning, expansion of plans for you guys, building things that really working out what it is that you want. We've got High Priestess, Moon, Cancer, Taurus, especially around the home, I would say. There could be some sort of plans around that, but your intuition is on high alert. Oh, why am I putting these away? With this High Priestess, so much information coming through. Now, these could be plans, intuitive information coming through. Now, these could be plans with a significant other as well, making plans that are expanding. So with somebody very, very important to you. So let's see what else is coming through for you, Gemini. So this reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising. I always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are to get a fuller picture of what's going on for you, Gemini. And it is a general reading. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading. The link for that is in the description box below. But everything's coming out so fast. I feel like there's a new beginning. There's a new start. There's this excitement growing with the Wand 2 Mars Aries. A lot of Aries coming in and Mars. So it's kind of like, let's get focused. Let's work out what this direction is this new direction that we want to go down. So what I'm getting is this is an exciting time where a new path is opening. You're making some very serious choices, and whatever choice you step into is like going to really take off. And I do feel like with that High Priestess there's things being revealed to you that previously, doors are opening that previously you haven't seen before. There's synchronicities coming in. And I do really feel like that there is someone wanting to come on this journey with you. There's someone very, very significant. So if this is, and it feels very like a very fated soulmate connection. So if this is someone that you already know, then you will know who this person is. If you're single, I feel like there's someone really wanting to come alongside you on a soul path level. We've got the Two of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Emperor coming in for you. So crowned by a lot of Aries. I mean, I feel like you're going to be really motivated to start a lot of new stuff. The Two of Swords, a lot of twos coming in as well, crossed by the Queen of Swords. Everything's kind of coming out in quite fast. It's kind of like you really need to move with the changes. There's a sense of a lot's going to be thrown at you at once, Gemini, but I actually feel like this is quite good. So there's this sense that there may be some hesitation about maybe your head's going, oh, we can't do that. But, you know, there's a sense that there's surprises here, and there's some sort of, here's the Two of Wands, that you've intuitively got this message very strongly about where to step into. The Magician. So here's the planning. Any kind of plan is going to be successful. Knight of Cups. So this is you, yeah, you mean you're getting messages from your heart here, the Tower. I think this change is kind of quite a big one. It's going to maybe break some routines. The Ten of Pentacles coming through, and also the Eight of Pentacles. So, well, it could be to do with work, but I feel like you're going to be working really hard at this plan. So that feels really, really good. It feels like you're going to be busy, but it's going to ground down into something. And at the base, we've got the Three of Swords. Okay, so yeah, it's interesting, that Three of Swords there, because there's something that is stopping you that your head is telling you in the element of air. The Three of Swords ultimately is the element of air coming in here. And so it's saying there's a wound that's kind of overhanging all of this reading at this moment in time. And it's kind of interesting. There's a lot of Aries here in this reading, because Chiron is in Aries at the moment. And that is all about asserting yourself, being you, being, you know, just putting your ideas forward or creativity forward, being authentic self in the world, unashamedly, unapologetically. So that's kind of, you know, it's interesting because there's a lot of, I feel like a lot of structures and foundations are being broken apart here in a good way. I feel like it's opened the door for a lot of fresh energy to come through with this reading, where there's things that you might have got stuck on or things that have kind of been holding you back. The universe is going, let's open that door. Let's go see what's there. And so that's why I think that you got the Two of Swords, because you've got your intuition, the High Priestess, telling you one thing. You've got your mind, the Queen of Swords, telling you something else. And you've gone, I'm stuck in the middle. I don't know who to believe or what to believe. My rational mind's going, don't be ridiculous. My intuition's going, go for this. Really do it. So this is where I feel like, do you trust your mind at this point in time? Who do you trust? Because your mind's telling you you're going to get hurt with this Three of Swords based on prior history, not based on this situation here that you're in now, because all the cards around it are really good. So that's why I feel like this Tower energy is coming in and just going, you know what, if you're resisting stepping into this with the new path opening and stepping into something new, the universe wants you to do it. You've had your choice. If you've resisted stepping into it, the universe is going, we're going to make this choice for you. So it's, the Tower energy can also be falling in love as well. I feel like there could be this sense of resistance because there's something expanding here in terms of what it is that you want with somebody and where you see something going. And yeah, definitely that's breaking something apart where you would prefer it to keep here, to stay here. The universe is going, blasting it open. So at the base, we've got the Page of Cups. So this is kind of interesting because those of you who have been hurt by someone with that Three of Swords, the Page of Cups could be an apology. There could be something that is coming in, a message of your heart that could be surprising for you, that this Page of Cups, something deep down is really saying, you know what, just a surprising message from this deep down. And I don't want to put anything on to what that might be because I feel like this is something for you to get. So yes, but I feel like this is very sweet and potentially is going to give you a message around that wound. I mean, this layer here is all follow your heart, surprising messages from your heart coming through. So if your head's saying no, 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 your heart is saying something else as well. Your intuition and your heart seem to be a little bit more in line, and just be open to what that message might be coming through with that Page of Cups. I think it's actually, going to surprise you. And it could have a lot to do with forgiveness as well, even self-forgiveness. So we have in your conscious mind the Emperor, and we kind of just went straight to that before we got to this Emperor energy, which is usually we do conscious mind first. But the Emperor energy, very strong Aries energy coming in your conscious mind. It may be that this is someone very strong coming in that you've had to deal with, and it can be to do with relationship with authority as well. So just on another general level, this is not a relationship. This is having to deal with rules and regulations and having trouble in the past with that sort of a thing. So the Emperor energy is very much like the stamp of approval kind of energy, so it may be looking at how this is going to be seen in the outside world or judged, or how this is going to get through. And so this Emperor energy is kind of interesting because it feels super strong, and I can understand why there's hesitation around this. It could be quite literally you're thinking about an Aries, like there's an Aries on your mind, or an Aries type personality, someone very powerful and assertive. But, ultimately this is saying that this is something that you can step into as well, that energy. But I feel like, whatever has kind of been in your way in the past, I feel like that's a sense of, with Jupiter coming in, that brings, and the High Priestess, both of those energies are energies of luck. So they're very, very lucky, expansive energies of bringing good fortune. So, and bringing the right people to you. So just say you've had trouble with some kind of legality or some kind of rule or regulation, or just someone's standing in your way, or you're worried about approval for whatever reasons coming in, because the Emperor can represent parents as well. For whatever this is, this Emperor energy that feels like a powerful energy that is for whatever reason feeling quite strong, there's this energy that the High Priestess and the Wand 4 are going to find a way around that. And this even can be, the Emperor energy can be you stepping into that energy yourself, being really powerful yourself. So, yeah, interesting. In the recent past, we've got the Two of Wands again, which is the thing that is really calling you to step into it. Again, underneath the High Priestess, this is, and the Moon energy, this and the Cancer energy definitely could be something to do with either self-love or home or mother or mothering of some sort. So it doesn't have to necessarily be that. It can just be your intuition, though. It is that something you've received, some kind of intuitive message to start something new. And this feels right for you. So even though your head is saying one thing, your intuition saying something else. In the near future, we've got the Magician. So this is the planner, and this is where you might bring in someone with some kind of expertise, and this is working the plan. The Magician draws all the resources. It's towards you. It's like you have everything that you need. How are you going to make this happen? How is this going to work? And with Jupiter here and Mars here, and the Emperor here, it's a surefire success kind of energy. It's a very successful recipe here. So the Magician energy, I think, is just kind of pulling the pieces together and going, well, this has got to work somehow. You're presenting as the Knight of Cups. So this is where, there's actually a very solid offer of love coming towards you here. And you might be wanting to offer your love to somebody else. So, and this is all about following your heart, the Knight of Cups, or following something listening to your heart and those surprising messages that are coming through around healing a wound here with this Three of Swords, or not letting that hold you back or get in any way. So this Knight of Cups energy is you're in this very nice heart space I can see here with these two cards here, which is kind of interesting that this has come up. So I feel like it's really just come up with those messages to heal. Energy surrounding you, the Tower, expect the unexpected when the Tower comes in, expect changes. For some of you, changes to routines. The Tower can also be breaking down. It's interesting because the Wand 4 is about foundations, about what it is that you want. It's foundational because it's a 4. The Tower energy breaks down anything that is not built on a good foundation. So this is where something is kind of standing the test to see how strong it really is at this moment in time. And so you're going to find out what bits hold strong and hold true and what bits don't with this Tower energy. But that's actually a good thing because it is a time of preparation and testing things out. It's kind of like, let's see if this works. Boom, we'll throw that at it. And if it doesn't work, then okay, that's not going to work. And it's a way of trimming down just inefficiencies in a weird way. I do feel that Tower energy, I think the Tower is actually a real, at the time it can feel like chaos, but where you land afterwards is usually for your greatest and highest good. Now, the other thing with the Tower is it's just letting you know what's not resonating and what's not for you anymore. So the interesting thing with this Two of Wands is it's taking something up and leaving something behind, and it's right next to this Tower energy. So you can see that there's something that you've been asked to leave behind. And if, the universe is going to make that pretty clear what that is. And you kind of have a choice here that you might be hesitating about. But like I said, the universe with the Tower energy, it's going to kind of make that pretty obvious and even make the choice for you if you're not wanting to step into something that the universe is giving you such strong messages to do. So the energies surround hopes and fears, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Now, the other thing with the Tower card is this can be flashes of insight as well. And it could also be falling in love. So this whole thing could be around a new relationship that's coming in as well. So we've got Hopes and fears, the Ten of Pentacles. This is stability. This is wanting to make something really stable. This is wanting something to go the long term as well. Something that can really be like a staple in your life. The Ten of Pentacles can also be if this is something exciting you're working on work-wise, because we've got the Eight of Pentacles here, and would suggest a lot of this has got to do with work as well. And this might be meeting someone that you're going to work with. It's very fated. Whoever this high priestess is, that it's someone that you are supposed to be working on this with, no matter whatever it is. This Ten of Pentacles could be that it's some kind of legacy that you guys are working on as well. Now, I know if you're single and you're thinking, I don't have somebody, this could be somebody coming in. It could be an Aries coming in, quite literally, but it can also be another Gemini. But it can also just be a connection. It doesn't have to necessarily be romantic. It just feels like someone or something that you are supposed to be working with on a soulmate energy, and that can even be family as well. So as an outcome, we've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is work. You know, this is definitely something that you are going to be working at, putting a lot of work into, and it's going to work. So it can be around your job as well with this Eight of Pentacles. So I kind of see with all these really good energies around with this Three of Swords, which is kind of, you know, something has hurt you. There might be just a little pain point somewhere, that a lot of these energies around are very successful. They're very dynamic. They're very much a sense that there's something, a higher power at play here, that there's fate coming in. And this Three of Swords energy is kind of saying that this is something, even though you might be worried about getting hurt, it's kind of saying this is something bigger than you at this moment in time. So it's kind of saying there is an opportunity to heal, but the universe is not bringing this to you to hurt you. So that's kind of that's kind of where it's at this moment, Gemini. It's saying not to hesitate, not to worry. If things have failed in the past, it's not going to fail this time. So there's definitely, really, really positive energy coming through here, and breaking free of any kind of past perceptions around that as well. It says, I am flexible and flowing. I am open to the new and changing. Every moment presents a wonderful new opportunity to become more of who I am. I flow with life easily and effortlessly. So, wow. And I think you are going to need to be pretty flexible and flowing with this energy, because it's dynamic, and it's kind of go with some of this dynamic energy. You need to kind of flow with it, to go with the flow. So, that's it. Let's pull a charm for you. Let's pull a charm to finish this off. What does Gemini need to know? You've got two. So you've got the notes. So that usually means pick up the pace. The pace is going fast. Boom, 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 boom. There's a real rhythm, even though it might not seem like it. And the star, beautiful. You are being guided, and it's coming through quick. And you might be getting so many flashes and downloads and all sorts of things with that star card. Wow. And also, this could be for some of you, this is music and name up in lights kind of energy. This could be, a moment of fame for some of you, not for everybody, but I'm just being shown the sense that there could be this moment of shining that's coming through, which is actually really nice. So music as well is a very high frequency intuitive energy. So a lot of intuition and guidance could come through that. You hear a verse in a song, and it just suddenly kind of gets in there, and you're like, it's a message of some sort. So pay attention to that, because that seems really important as well. But there's this sense of, they're just showing me someone's name up in lights. So that's why I kind of get this as a very successful opportunity. You may not get this moment right now, but for some of you, this could be the start of it. So it's kind of saying this could have like an astronomical rise for some of you, this effect that's coming in here, or that there is just a sense of being really, really happy and guided, but to move quickly. So that's it, Gemini. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now. We're going to see what's coming in with the Magician, these plans. How are they going to go? What's happening with them? You're working on them. So where are they going? Where's this Jupiter energy and the High Priestess energy bringing this magic and luck in? What sort of energy is coming in with this? And where does this new path lead to? Let's look at what's coming in the near future and the future beyond, as well as any other intuitive messages. And if you've got the High Priestess, the rooster is saying, yes, go to that. The High Priestess at the top of your reading here, there are going to be more messages coming through for you, loud and clear, Gemini. And so, yeah, we're also going to tune into career, money, love and relationships and focus in on those 3 areas. So that's all in the extended reading. Would love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. Usually pin the link to the comments as well. And also just a reminder that the 2022 yearly readings are out if you want to get a comprehensive view of what's happening. And I think you're starting the year running, off and racing with this. It's kind of like, boom, we're off. And astrologically, the solstice energy around the 21st, 22nd is actually, more of a start of the year to set intentions. So yeah, it's actually a good time as well, rather than the 1st of January. So there's lots of new coming in, and it's going to be a flux. And so we look at that comprehensively in the 2022 reading. We go month by month, look at the general energies. There's lots in there. So the link for that will also be in the description box below. But if this is where we're leaving each other, Gemini, have a wonderful end of 2022. 2021. I've got to remember what year I'm in. Have a wonderful 2022. I wish that it is going to be one of the best years for you guys. Lots of love, success, laughter, life, lots of really good stuff. So thank you so much for coming on this journey with me in 2021, and look forward to next year as well. Please like, subscribe, share. Usual spiel. I always forget to say this bit because that lets YouTube know you appreciate this content and is a way of supporting the channel and the growth of the channel. So take care, Gemini, and look forward to seeing you soon.